Silent birthday chaos, smiley face emoji, birthday cake emoji. So last weekend, my friend Greg decided to host his birthday party, but with a twist. He wanted a silent movie theme. Now, Greg is one of those guys who gets way too into his themes. Last year was Dress Like Your Favorite spreadsheet, and we're still finding loose paper clips in the couch. Anyway, he sent out invitations that looked like old-timey film reels and said, in all caps, "No talking allowed, silent film only." Naturally, we thought he was kidding. Spoiler, he was not. I show up and everyone's already in black, white, and gray costumes, some people even drew on mustaches. Greg had set up the living room with a tiny upright piano, and his cousin Dave sat there playing dramatic chords every time someone walked past the snacks. The rules were clear: no speaking, only exaggerated facial expressions, flailing arms, and, if needed, hastily scribbled cue cards. At first, it was fun, lots of overacted greetings, pretend tip of the hat, and melodramatic gasps whenever someone dropped a chip. But things got weird real fast. See, none of us actually knew sign language. So when it came time for cake, the whole party devolved into a room full of adults pantomiming cake in the most confusing ways possible. One guy kept miming blowing out candles and then pointing to the kitchen like he was directing traffic. Another guest was pretend slicing invisible air, and I swear Greg's mom started miming what I can only describe as sad pastry longing. It became a full-blown game of charades, except the only word was cake and everyone was losing. We spent 3 solid hours in this silent, sugarless purgatory before Greg finally walked out with the cake, only to trip over Dave's piano bench and send it flying, slow-motion style, across the room. The whole thing ended with a room full of us, covered in frosting, holding up our hands in the universal sign for check please. Turns out, the real silent killer was the anticipation.